I'm Victoria Brown.
And Nicole Arntz.
And today we are at the FGCU Food Forest, and we're going to show you all how to make an Italian dinner using ingredients from the food forest itself. Let's go harvest!
Hi, my name is Arlo Simons. I'm the president of the Food Foresters RSO organization at FGCU. And I'm going to explain a few of the ingredients that will be used in today's Italian dinner. This right here is called chaya. Now it's an example of one of the perennial vegetables that we have available in the food forest for free for all of the students. So in order to harvest it, you need to bring a pair of pruning shears, scissors, or a knife or something like that. And then you take it all the way down by the stem. So you want to remove the entire stem, and then once you go to prepare it, you can actually remove the leaf from the stem itself. Now chaya is very versatile. You can use it as a spinach substitute for a number of different meals, and today we will be using it in an Italian dinner. So we're going to be harvesting some herbs for tonight's meal. Now this right here is what's called an herb spiral. So it's a very efficient, sustainable means of growing lots of different types of herbs from around the globe. So in particular, we're going to be harvesting some of this right here, which is cinnamon basil. So as you can see, I've used my pruning shears again to properly harvest from the plant without affecting it in any way. So just gather up enough basil and you can add that right to your pasta sauce. So this is another perennial vegetable similar to chaya that's available to all of the students at FGCU. Now this one's called moringa oleifera, and it's widely considered a superfood that has lots of potential in underdeveloped nations. So right here on campus though, we have access to it, and it's simple enough to harvest. You just pluck it right off the stem, and then you can actually utilize these leaves as a, in addition to a salad. You can make pestos with it. It's very versatile. So in this particular instance, we're going to incorporate it right into our pasta sauce.
We have done all our harvesting for the food forest. The next step is to start cooking our meal. So the first thing we're doing is taking all of the chaya that we were able to pick, and we need to boil it for like 5 to 7 minutes. But we want to first cut them down into a more manageable size to cook with. So we're just collecting all the leaves and putting them in the same general direction, and then rolling them up and cutting them into thirds. Chaya is all ready to go now, and we're just going to put it in this pot of boiling water for about 7 minutes.
Now we will be adding it to our pasta sauce. It has a very high nutritional profile. It has 7 times the vitamin C of oranges, 4 times the vitamin A of carrots, 4 times the calcium of milk, 3 times the potassium of bananas, and 2 times the protein of yogurt.
So now I just have some organic red sauce. We got one of the local farmers markets, and that's coming up to a boil. I'm going to add the moringa, just a handful of that we just took off the leaves off the stems. And then we also have our chaya, and we just strained that after it came to a boil, after we let that sit for 7 minutes, and dabbed it dry. So I'm going to add that as well into our sauce. And then I also chopped up some garlic here that I'll add, and some Italian seasoning.
So in the meantime, while our sauce is kind of melding together all those flavors, I'm also going to boil some pasta. This is pasta that we also were able to get from the farmer's market on campus. It's actually a veggie pasta, so there's like spinach and tomato pasta in there, and we're just going to bring that to a boil, and then we're going to add the two together.
So this is Thai basil, and we're going to be using it as a garnish on top of the pasta sauce with all the herbs that we incorporated in from the food forest.
Alright, so here's our final product. I hope you enjoy this meal just as much as we're about to. Bon appetit.
So what were your thoughts and feelings before you took Colloquium?
Well, before I took Colloquium, whenever I signed up for the course, I had no idea what I was getting into. I know it was a required course that we had to take, but I didn't even know the definition of the word colloquium, heard the rumors of the mud walks, and all these awful experiences that we may have to do, but now that I came out of it and finished the course, it's definitely been a positive experience.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely heard like mainly negative things about the class, and just people complaining about all the writing that was involved and the field trips that they had to go on. But personally, I got a lot out of the different field trips that we went on. I found them to be both entertaining and educational.
So tell me a little bit more about what your experience with FGCU's Food Forest has been like.
Well, Nicole and I had never even been to the food forest before this Colloquium class, and our field trip kind of forced us to actually see what was available. And there's 48 tropical and subtropical fruits and vegetables we found out, and on our pasta dish we made, we only used 3. You know, there's so many different things we could utilize. So for our meal, it only cost us $1 per person today. We were able to stay on campus and go to the food market and just get the pasta and the sauce. And like I said, $1 a person, don't even need to basically stay in your backyard at FGCU.
Exactly, and we also learned a lot from doing service learning there. They gave us a tour and we were more in depth, had 5 hours there to actually learn and work with the different species.
Nicole and Victoria, tell me how Colloquium has related to your major.
Well, as nursing students, we see a lot of patients with hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease, and by using the ingredients from the food forest, it would benefit their health in a variety of ways. So by telling people that they could go to the food forest, even at a young age as college students, it would be beneficial.
Yeah, a lot of our classes we've touched on the benefits of utilizing local organic ingredients and the positive benefits on one's health from that. Forest, no pesticides or chemical agents are used on any of the different plants, so you can be confident when you harvest those different things that you don't need to worry about washing them, rinsing them, or anything, because everything is so organic and fresh compared to something that you would find at your commercial supermarket.
Also, with the Nursing Student Association, we participate in a bunch of health fairs around the community, and they also sell moringa trees or hand them out to the community members since they have such a high nutrition profile. Can you relate Colloquium to the community as a whole?
Well, as students at FGCU, we have this great resource, the food forest, right at our fingertips, and we can really just go and access those fresh ingredients for free whenever we want to, which is such a privilege that we have as students at this school. It's a very unique opportunity. Hardly any other schools in the nation have something like it, and I think sometimes it's almost taken for granted by students at our university. I mean, I know personally, it was never something that I thought to utilize before this class. But now knowing about it, I really wish I had, learned about it sooner, because it's a really great thing that we have and we're able to use.
Also, we were able to do our service learning hours either at the Food Forest or Pine Manor Improvement Association. And Victoria and I worked together at Pine Manor Improvement Association as well for our service learning hours. And we were able to build an organic garden for those community members and really give back to the community, I think. And it was probably one of the most rewarding experiences in my time in Colloquium. And we got to really communicate with the members, and they're from low income, a little bit poverty ridden, and to see the joy that we brought them as well, and them all participating, it was a great experience.
I want to say thank you for watching, and that we encourage you to go out and enjoy our food forest.
Happy harvesting!